now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with a wonderful lady who is in Los Angeles right now. She's a singer, songwriter, and also a very unique mix of composer, experimental, gospel, devotional, spiritual, hip-hop, indie, pop, R&B, and more. She began singing at the age of 13, and she had the honors to be the lead for the Georgia Mass Choir, and just has life all figured out. And yes, everything is all right. We're going to be featuring and having an EP called This Is She, and she'll be releasing some new material coming out in April as well, too. And before we get to all that, live, ladies and gentlemen, from beautiful Los Angeles, the very multi-talented Athena Renee. Athena, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Mike. I'm happy to be here. I'm honored. Thank you for bringing me in.
Well, anytime. We always love having people like you on. So you're actually not only a singer-songwriter, but you're also a composer. You're also experimental. You're also gospel, devotional, spiritual, hip-hop, indie, pop, R&B, and more, and began singing at the age of 13. And you also had the honors to be one of the lead singers for the Georgia Mass Choir, and you also got an EP out as well, too, and you got one coming up in April. And before we get to all that, tell us how you got started.
Well, I got started at a very, very early age, but as far as professionally, I began singing professionally around 13 years old. I used to tour with Georgia Mass Choir, and I actually started leading songs for some of the tracks on the CD, and I grew up from that. Around 18, 17, I decided to go to school, go to college, and that's where I kind of had to pause in my music. But I went on into finance to do, like finance quantitative analysis, and from there I was in accounting and finance, and just made it to where I could entwine my entertainment with with my skill, my math knowledge. So then I came back to music as far as writing after I graduated from college, and I started writing for Q Sweat. I started writing for people like Music Soul Child, Sahara Prince of Good Music, and different things like that. So I kind of just got my feet back wet after college while kind of still doing a daytime job in accounting.
Wow, sounds like an amazing dual career as well, too. Not many people can do that like you. And what was that one moment that influenced you, like saying, having that dual career, working your day job, and, actually get into what you're doing, like with music, and it sounds like from your accounting, also getting into, like, music management.
Yes, exactly. Well, I don't want to get my whole life into music management, but I did want to learn the ins and outs of the entertainment field, because a lot of time we as artists think of business and math as the oil to our water. So we kind of stay away from that part. We feel like that takes away from our creativity. But, just being scammed a couple of times in Atlanta, I kind of understood that I need to take a step back. I'm talented. I have these different creative abilities that were God-given, but I also have to learn how to protect those things because and so that's when I started entwining what I already know from corporate into what I do now as far as singing and touring and then, so that's what I wanted to do. Now that's what I'm pursuing as far as, with this new EP coming out. It's discoveries and it's about self-discovery and my journey and entwining that with speaking and singing and going on tour with it. Yes.
That is amazing as well, too. And who are your favorite artists and singers and musicians growing up?
My favorite artists and musicians, I would say my number one is Mary J. Blige. I love her. But I also love like John Mayer. I love soulful acoustic. I love words. So I'm very much a singer-songwriter. I guess that's where the eclectic kind of just, trying different ways of creativity comes from, because words mean a lot. So I like John Mayer, Mary J. Blige, Lauryn Hill. Let's see, who is one of my favorite? The Yayas. I love the Yayas. Just the whole. What is it? Who else do I always listen to? Just a lot of soul, R&B, and singer-songwriter acoustic fills, I guess. Right now, I can't even think of them. Jesus.
That is fantastic how you can just mold all this together, too. So we'll play one of your songs in just a minute from your first release, This Is She. But first, to listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, Deezer, Stitcher, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with singer, songwriter, composer, and experimental gospel, devotional, spiritual, hip-hop, indie, pop, R&B artist Athena Renee, who came from Atlanta, now living in Los Angeles. And she has, we talked about her new EP very briefly called Discoveries. They'll be coming out. But right now, here's one of her tracks from This Is She. That's one of her debuts. Here's Everything's All Right with Athena Renee right here on The Mike Wagner Show.
When we got together, we were committed. It was a two-way street, so tell me what happened. 'Cause I feel like I'm all alone on this road. My guard up, I'm nervous, feeling kinda hurt shit. It ain't worth it, I might as well desert this love. So if this is what you want, put it on the line, baby. Tell me everything's alright. Tell me everything's alright. Tell me that I'm not in danger. Something just don't feel right. Tell me everything's alright. Tell me everything's alright. 'Cause now I feel like you're a stranger. What I'm seeing, I don't like. Tell me everything's alright. Let's make this thing simple. If you don't pitch in, we gon' fall apart. You're stealing my heart from me. coming up in my peripheral. Can't stand you acting funny and subliminal. So if this is what you want, put it on the line, baby. Tell me everything's alright. Tell me everything's alright. Tell me that I'm not in danger. Something just don't feel right. Tell me everything's alright. Tell me everything's alright. Now I feel like you're a stranger. What I'm seeing out all night. Tell me everything's alright. Tell me that everything is, say everything is alright. Everything is alright. Cause we're grown. If you need some time alone, let me know. Don't wanna have to let you go, but you need to put it on the line. Put it on the line. I'm one step away from leaving. You should let me know you need me, but only if you mean it, baby. I want you to tell me everything's alright. Tell me everything's alright. Tell me that we're not in danger. Something just don't feel right. Tell me everything's alright. Tell me everything's alright. 'Cause now I feel like you're a stranger. What I'm seeing at all night. Tell me everything. Tell me everything's
Everything's All Right from Athena Renee here on the Mike Wagner Show. And Athena, just tell us more about that song and what inspired you to write it.
Well, just simple relationship stuff. You know, just sitting in the studio talking, like figuring out, okay, you know, how can I tell my significant other that he needs to talk to me more, you know, open up so that we can figure out this thing. So, you know, so we just changed some of the lyrics and make sure that, that we can connect with the audience who may have the same problem. So, yeah, I usually just write from direct experience.
Mm-hmm. And are the majority of your songs like that too, direct from personal experience, or do they come from, say, elsewhere, like, you know, from another person's point of view in the news or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, of course, yes. That's why I love writing with co-writers. Sometimes they can see an extra side to it and add more dynamic to what I'm trying to say. So yeah, of course, I wrote it with Alex Lloyd, and we just got in the studio. I told him about what I needed, you know, what we wanted to talk about, and we just kind of just went from there.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds like your voice is very powerful as well, too. You had an incident back in 2005 as well, too, where you moved to Atlanta, you know, basically to pursue your dreams. But then you're sidetracked briefly because of your in-laws having some health issues. And, you know, tell us a little bit about that and how your voice, you know, just actually became more of a miracle in the end.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You know about that. Why are you doing your research? Okay. So, yes, we moved to Atlanta, my husband and I, 2005, due to a family member passing. And, you know, I started singing again. That's when I think I really just started singing because the opportunity came. And my mom, she's a very religious person, and she said that, you know, she called me one day and she said, well, God told me to tell you to write 2 songs. And I was studying for my CPA at the time, so I was like, I was not trying to hear that. My brain was already full, okay? And so basically it got to a point to where I didn't want to talk to my mom. I didn't talk to my mom for 2 weeks, but then I started dreaming of music. And so be forced in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, to go to my piano and start writing. And the first song that I wrote was called Know Myself, and I performed that a cappella at one of the venues. And then from there, someone called me that saw me perform that a cappella because it was a really good song. And they said, hey, we were wondering if you can come and write for Keith Sweat. And that time, so it was crazy that I wrote one song and then the second song was picked up by Keith Sweat. So I guess she was right. I didn't want to hear it, though.
That was an amazing story. I have to say that. And, of course, we'll talk about your new EP as well, too, and a couple of appearances you had on the way. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here a singer-songwriter born and raised in Atlanta and now living in Los Angeles, Athena Renee. She's also a composer. She's also experimental, gospel, devotional, spiritual, hip-hop, indie, pop, R&B, and more. And you got a new EP that's going to be coming out soon called Discovery. So you can just tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm so excited about this project. This is something that Discoveries is an EP, and every song is about me and my self-discovery journey. So we have a vibe where, you ever been in a place where you're really cheery and then somebody comes in with a stinky vibe and just mess up the whole flow of everybody? So it's called Vibe. It's like, don't kill the vibe. Second song, it comes in, it's called Do Better. And it's it's actually about, many times when we fall short of, doing exactly what we're supposed to do, we always come back with that phrase, I need to do better. I need to do better. So this song was basically, me telling myself, I need to do better. I keep making it worse for myself half the time. The third song is a song that I did a duet with Luke Bam from the now newly signed Hero the Band, a rock group from Atlanta, Georgia. We sung Wild Heart, and it's about basically skinny dipping and allowing yourself to let go and allowing the waters to purify you. And then the last one is called Golden, where you're coming back out of healing from a breakup, from someone leaving you, or a betrayal, and you thought that you could never make it without that person, but you end up you're golden now, so that's pretty much that's discoveries and phases of my life.
And when will that be released?
That will be released in April. Yay!
We just want to make sure, and it's a great discovery. And speaking of discoveries, you also were briefly on NBC's The Voice and the X Factor in Atlanta, and tell us briefly about those experiences.
Oh, wow. Okay, yes. That was a while back. I was actually up for The Voice in season 2. And it was a big learning experience. I learned about the machine behind the artist and about how many people it takes to make the artist who they are. Just from that experience coming out to Hollywood for 2 months and preparing for the shoots and learning how to do the what is it? I forgot what it's called, where you're answering back, and you're answering it quickly. Obviously, I didn't do it right because I'm still taking a long time answering your questions, but you learn about the media and how to answer your questions. I forgot what that's called. But I learned a lot about how to be an artist and who I need on my team as far as, right in the vicinity. As far as the X Factor, that was crazy. I auditioned for the X Factor when it was on, when it was playing on television in Atlanta, and Fox. I was one of the 4 people out of 600 people that auditioned that made it to the next round, and it was wonderful. I got on stage. I sung an original song. Most people sing, a cover song just to be safe, and I actually sung an original song and made it to the top 4. The same thing with The Voice. I sung an original song, and that got me in the door as well. So that lets me know my songwriting is great.
And, of course, the big question is, what would Simon Cowell say right now?
Oh, my God. I don't know. I have no idea, but if he knew who I was and my work ethic, he assigned me right away. Yes, he would.
That is amazing as well, too. And, of course, just a couple more things. And, of course, we'd love to have you back on, Athena. And what would you say your most defining moment would be? And also you can tell us about a rather funny moment you had, either in a recording studio or up on stage.
My funniest moment, you said funniest?
Funniest, yes.
All right. My funniest moment, oh gosh, where do I start? My funniest moments has been recent. Currently I am touring with Oprah, 2020 Visions tour, and I think that just being around the crew and being around everyone who has high spirits and just we have the funniest times on stage and off stage. I would say that we're laughing 90% of the time, and we're crying joyful, So I would say let's see. The funniest time would be, oh my God, I was sweating so bad on stage. We had white shirts. And that's the only thing I could worry about is not getting my makeup on my shirt. And I danced so hard. Everybody on the dance floor, on the stage, just danced and sang so hard that by the time I got off stage, I didn't realize that my whole shirt, by hugging people, by everything, was just full of makeup, mine and everyone else's. And it was so ironic. Everybody was like, exactly what you intended not to do, it happened, and that was one of the funniest moments because it's crazy because that's what Oprah is teaching about intention, and my intention happened exactly the opposite way. So I don't know if that's funny or not, but we really laughed about that because everybody knew and I was like.
And of course, one of those things too, where it's like, if someone leaves an impression, like say a handshake, a kiss, whatever it is, like I'm never washing that shirt again. That's what everybody was saying. I'm not washing that makeup off ever again.
Yeah. I mean, well, the experience would call for it. You don't just tour with Oprah, so I do want to keep that makeup on it just for the memory itself. You're right. True.
That is amazing as well, too. And of course, just a couple of things. What are your other plans for 2020?
My other plans for 2020. Oh my gosh. I can't tell. It's so many things coming up. I can't tell. I don't want to spoil anything because it's a surprise, but I can tell you one thing. And that is Wisdom Reborn keynote concerts. That is something that is going to be my passion baby, my favorite big baby coming in, just doing for the 2020. And Wisdom Reborn keynote concerts is basically me entwining my business management, business music business knowledge to singing. So I will be going out to both speak and sing and entwining that together for like an edutainment kind of thing. And I'm so excited about it. It's going to be wonderful. I'll be talking about not only just business management and things and connecting the artists. I am an artist, so I want to translate business to the artist so they can understand exactly, what they're getting into from a critical thinking perspective. So it's going to be like a church of critical thinking, I would say, where you will hear me sing as well. I'm excited about that.
That's interesting. Looking forward to as well, too, how you mix those things together. And do you have any plans for an upcoming tour in 2020?
Oh yes, that would be the Church of Critical Thinking, Athena and the Church of Critical Thinking. So that's a part of my Wisdom Reborn keynote concert series.
That is fantastic. We're looking forward to as well too. And a couple of things here. Who's your biggest influence in your career?
To be real, I would say Master P is like one of my favorite influences. If I can ever meet him and sit down with him and pick his brain, that would be just really, really, it would make me happy. So, yeah.
That's fantastic. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
The best advice that I can give to anyone or just an artist?
To anyone or artist, or you can pick and choose.
Okay. Well, the best advice that I can give anyone is to listen to that voice within, that voice that is the loudest in the room. Sometimes listen to that voice. Sometimes it tells you to do, most of the time it tells you to do good things and make you get up and encourage you to go work out or something. But follow that inner voice and don't dole it out. And your dreams will come true.
That is fantastic advice. Very original. I love it. And Athena, just want to say a big thank you for your time. You've been fantastic. Once again, singer-songwriter Athena Renee here on the Mike Wagner Show. And she's got a new EP out coming out as well, too. And before we go here, we'd love to have you back on later in 2020. Again, tell us about your upcoming projects, what's your website, how do people contact you, and where can people listen or purchase your music?
Yes, so my upcoming project that is coming out in April, it's rolling out in April. It's called Discoveries. It's Discoveries EP. And you'll be able to find that on AthenaRenee.com. As far as my tour is concerned, that would be Wisdom Reborn keynote concerts. That's WR for Wisdom Reborn. Keynote Concerts with an S on the end.com. You can find all the information. You can book me. I also give out consultations for any artists that may be struggling business-wise. So, book me if you want to. All of the resources are there on that website. So I do have two websites. That's Athena Renee and WR Keynote Concerts. As well as my music will be there, my links to my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anything. You can find that on those two websites.
Fantastic, Athena. Again, Athena Renee here on the Mike Wagner Show. A big thank you for your time. You've been fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. And do us a favor, keep us up to date.
Yes, I promise I will. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.